A Russian-American dual citizen who's been living and working in Los Angeles has been detained in Russia, accused of treason and of fundraising for Ukraine. 33-year-old Ksenia Karolina was in Russia visiting her family when she was arrested. And now her boyfriend is pleading for help. And Chris Van Yeerden joins us now. Thank you for being with us. And Chris, first, tell us about Ksenia. What do you want the world to know about her?
That she's a normal person, that she's kind, loving, funny, loved by all her friends. Everyone that meets her wants more of Ksenia. She is the light that walks into the room. Everyone wants her attention. She's happy. She has so much life in her. That's Ksenia.
Why did she decide to travel to Russia? And was she at all concerned that something like this might happen, given Moscow's practice of detaining foreign citizens and Russian dual citizens?
The reason was she wanted to go see her family, especially the grandparents. She hasn't been home since pre-COVID, and she told me, she said, I'm afraid I might lose my grandparents. They're very old and I want to go see them. She was not concerned at all. Not at all, not even a little bit. I was, and I made it clear to her. I said, I don't think it's a good idea to go, but she convinced me that, no, I mean, she's Russian, and there's no bombs dropping in Russia, like I'm safe, and she told me that Yekaterinburg is so far in the middle of nowhere that she has nothing to worry about. And she honestly she didn't look like she had fear, and but then again, she doesn't watch the news. I know she doesn't follow the news. So I don't think she knew what she was doing.
At first, as I understand it, her detention was brief. Russian authorities took her cell phone, and then they released her. And then what happened?
And she went home. And she was home for 3 weeks. And 2 days before the 27th, January 27th, when I spoke to her again, like every other day, I said, what's happening? Like, you flying in 2 days to come back to me? And she said, oh, baby, it's all over. Like, they phoned me and said I can come and pick up my phone in an hour. I just need to go and sign some stuff. And she honestly she seemed so relieved that she can finally just breathe. And that was the last I spoke to her. I haven't heard from her then.
She now faces up to 20 years in a Russian prison for the alleged crime of donating $50 to a charity that supports Ukraine. When you think about that potential sentence, what goes through your mind?
I'm trying not to think about it, but knowing Ksenia, knowing how much life she has, you know, and knowing how she lives a day to day, I can honestly not imagine. I cannot believe it.
I'm sure you've seen this video released by the FSB purportedly showing Ksenia being led blindfolded and having cuffs put on her. What do you know about her well-being right now?
She wrote me a letter 2 days ago. She wrote me a letter. I received a letter from her 2 days ago. She's safe. She's locked up with two women and kind people, she said, but that's what she said about everyone. She was a little sick apparently, and she had a bad cough, but that cough is going away. One moment she's in good spirits and she believes she'll come out and see me soon, and one moment she tells herself that she might be in there for life. I just know she's safe. She told me I'm safe.
Have you or her family heard anything from U.S. officials?
I spoke to the U.S. State Department. No one can tell me anything because it's confidential, and they need to get letters to Ksenia to sign in order for them to speak to me. And they said they will do that. And I asked when, and they had no answer for me. That's all they said to me.
Yeah. Well, Chris Van Yeerden, we certainly wish the best for Ksenia and for you and her family. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you so much.